We had to analyze. Fortunately, we just played them 2 weeks ago. But also we answered a lot of questions today, which I like. We kept the score. We scored first, and we kept the score and kept the clean sheet. Normally, we are struggling with that. We played with fear and anxiety, and sometimes you have to overcome that. Sometimes when it's difficult, the players have to overcome playing with fear, and so today you could see a little bit of anxiety, but we still kept going, and I like that mentality. And I also like the fact that we were able to beat a top 3, top 4 team, because this season we haven't done that. So keeping the result, playing with fear, and still maintaining the score. And then, of course, as I said, beating a very good side. I'm very proud of the players.
اليوم كان تسجيل فريق الوداد سجل هو الاول، دونك هذه كانت لان في المقابلات السابقه كانت كتكون صعوبه باش نسجلوا مريمون، دونك كانت كيكون فيه صعوبه حتى الشوط الثاني عاد كيضاف الموقف، ولكن كانت محافظه على النتيجه، حافظنا على ذاك 1-0، وكانت المثابره هي اللي خلات انه في هذه المباراه يربح في فريق الفتح.
Promise the Queen I'm going to be short in my answers.
Exactly.
And that question is so detailed. Really it is.
هو وعدني بلي الاجوبه اليوم غادي يكونوا قصار، ولكن الا جا بغى يجاوبك علاش هاد البيرفكت 11 خصو يبدا يحلل.
But it's a good point.
ولكن النقطه اللي سالتي هي النقطه
And it's
مهمه.
one maybe I'm going to have to address very soon, because I hear it a lot.
قريب غادي يعطيكم جواب، لان كيسمع هذا السؤال بزاف، علاش مازال ما حددتيش
اللاعب اللي هما
اللي هما
And I understand what the fans say. There's a fan called Shisha. Shisha. I listen to Shisha a lot because he tells me what's the feeling, and he fights with me, and it's okay. But I listen. What are the things we have to address? Because the fans, this is their team, and so I've got to listen to the fans and the people on the ground. And sometimes I listen, but not here. You know what I mean? But I've got to listen. At least I have to.
كيسمع شنو كيتقال وكيسمع الملاحظات، بعض المرات كيسمع ما كيديش في هذيك اللحظه، وكاين بعض المرات كيسمع وكيسجل شنو يتقال، لانه لي فان ولا الجمهور داكشي اللي كيقول عنده علاقه مع الفريق.
And I know the fans are concerned about not having a starting 11, but I will address it one day. Just give me an opportunity. We'll talk about it, because there's why.
I wish that will be soon.
Yeah, I hope so soon. Has got a hamstring injury, and he's been playing the last 3-4 weeks with a hamstring. So, and even Lodge, and I saw even Obeng, if you see towards the end, he was holding his hamstring. So I'm very scared of losing more players. We've got a long injury list, and if we lose Cassius, we lose Lodge, we are a bit thin now. So it's just protective and giving him 10-15 minutes because he wants to have the team, but he's struggling with a hamstring.
كمايلو لورش واوبينك عندهم بعض الاصابات، دونك في جوست با بريكوسيون ما كيدخلهمش يلعبوا غير 10-15 مينوت باش ما تكونش هناك زعما ديفلوبمون ديال هذيك الاصابه.
And you
Long question, but
Yeah.
if you want to answer.
But you're right, it's for mental health. I just want to focus, but also I want the players to quiet down the noise and focus a little bit. We need to, all of us, we need to focus at the moment.
ناخذ اخر سؤال.
The game asks me to do.
هو كيدير داكشي اللي المباراة كتخليه يدير.
I do what I feel is right. Sometimes I'm wrong, but I don't. I have to feel what the team needs, And today we were edgy a little bit, so I felt the team needed a little bit more security. And if the game wants, I've done that before, even in Botola, where we played with 5 defenders towards the end. So if it needs that, we will do that.
هو كيدير داكشي اللي كيحس به، بعض المرات كيخطا، ولكن كيتبع داكشي باش كيحس، كيبان له بلي خصو يدخل دي ديفونسور كيدخلهم، وراه دار نفس الحاجه في واحد الماتش ديال البطوله، انه دخل لعب هذوك لي لا ديفونس. اخر سؤال.
Everything is in our hands. We have to win our
ماشي
games.
بين يديه، مازال كاينه فرصه.
So,
توجور اون شانس.
so as long as it's in our hands, we have a big chance. I trust this team, and I really trust the support we have around the team, the management of the club, the board. Unbelievable. I think we've got a very special president. Really, I think we've got one of the best, and even the board. So maybe I should do the right thing, which is to dedicate this victory to them. The president, the vice presidents, Issam, Sophia and the board. No, really, the support that they give us in the difficult moments, we really appreciate. So this victory is for them.
وعنده الثقه الكامله في المكونات ديال النادي لان عنده ان غران سوبور كيسوا عند الرئيس قلب لي الرئيس كيبذل مجهود الرئيس الفيس بريزيدون كلهم دونك ان شاء الله الارباح اللي غيكونوا بلوتو لي فيكتوار اللي غادي يكونوا غادي يهديهم النادي.
You know, with all this pressure, normally the coaches go there.
بهاد لا بريسيون كامله نورمالمون كوتش
So it takes a very strong board, a very strong president to still support.
خاص يكون فريمون المكونات ديال الفريق تكون واقفه باش مازال تزيد سوبورتي الكوتش.
So I'm very aware of that, and
هو واعي بهذا الشيء هذا واعي بهاد الفرص اللي تعطاو ليه
and I don't want to let them down.
وما بغاش يخليهم.